This is not a lesson or a presentation. This is dealing with the cold-blooded murder of our brother Philando Castile by that white so-called Latino cracker-ass cop. He pulled Castile over for nothing because he thought he was a suspect. You see, he was looking for a black man with dreadlocks and a wide nose. Yes, a wide nose. Don't believe me? Go back and research when the event took place. He was looking for a black man with dreadlocks and a wide nose. And Castile did not have a wide nose. So he pulled him over for a broken tail light, just hoping he had his suspect. That's what happened. Listen, let me tell you wet behind the ears Negroes something. I live in New York City. I lived among these so-called Hispanics. They are the most racist motherfuckers on the planet towards black people. Why? Because their forefathers are Spaniards. That's right. Their forefathers are Spaniards. Their grandfathers and great-great-grandfathers and great-great-great-grandfathers, going all the way back to that white cracker devil Columbus, are Spaniards. You coon-ass Negroes. I want you to listen very closely to this quick video segment of my Ak, Jacob Israel, the Hebrew one, who hate these devils just as much as I do. And he also knows that that 12-tribe chart that Aria created here in New York City is a damn lie. You will also hear Philando's mother as she expressed herself and tell you Negroes what she really think about that white devil so-called Hispanic cracker that killed her son for nothing. It's not like Philando Castile was a hoodlum or a thug. No, he was a very likable person. Even at the school that he worked at, he had no criminal records. He was complying. He told that racist white bastard, yes, racist white bastard Spaniard, he told him he had a gun license, he had a gun. But no, that cracker, the only thing he saw was a black man. That's what he saw. And feared for his life. And murdered that brother for nothing. And you coon-ass Negroes talking about these are our people. These white cracker-ass Spaniards. Let me play this video segment.
Malachi, give me that script. They slay us and hold themselves not guilty. Could you read that for our listening audience before I do this this news item right here? Because we have to visit this, because our home girl from the STL, she wasn't like them Millie Mouth Christians.
Oh, no.
Coming out there mumbling and talking about praying and can everybody come together. You could tell that was a sister from the STL, boy. Mama Castile.
Boy.
And boy, did you see that live stream she put up?
Yeah.
I would play it this morning, but she cursing like Hitler so bad.
Yeah, you gonna have to tell them, look, just tell them I have to put the shorties in the back.
I would have to tell them to put the short legs up.
Lead them to it, man. But yeah, she expressed herself well.
Give me that script, Malachi.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11. Zechariah chapter 11, verse 4. Thus saith Yahweh my power, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them, and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, Blessed be Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
Pity them not. They hold themselves not guilty, Daniel Solomon.
Ain't no way giblets and gravy or catfish mouth shouldn't have been there right with her.
Ain't nowhere to be found.
Right.
Headline in the Daily Mail. 18 people are arrested as protests break out in St. Paul, Minnesota, after a pig cop who killed Philando Castile was cleared by a mostly white jury, and his mother wished for the officer's death. Right on, Mama Castile, because I wish for them bastards' death too. I hope every racist pig who have the intent to slay me and mine, I pray that they get killed today. I ain't biting my tongue from you heathen bastards. I want you to face the judgment. Get killed in this world and thrown head first in a lake of fire at the judgment.
Sound like you mean that.
Thousands of protesters took to the streets of St. Paul, Minnesota Friday after Officer Geronimo Yanez. Now here's this Puerto Rican, I don't know what this bastard is.
Mexican.
But them bastard Ariat they want to include these uncircumcised heathens as being part of the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
That's coming out his lying-ass mouth.
Right.
Because this Geronimo Yanez got the same pass that a white cracker policeman would get. Kill a nigga and walk off scot-free. Yeah, Nate Daniel Solomon.
See, it's the same bloodline as George Zimmerman.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, Aria, I'm calling your old ass out again this morning. And all you punk busters up there in New York, I can't stand you, Negro. And your coward asses won't even call up her and defend none of it. The peaceful protest started at the state capitol and moved to Interstate I-94. 18 were arrested at 12:30 in the morning. Boy, them Negroes is raising 10 levels of hell. And I don't blame them, Daniel Solomon. Man, they trying to provoke us into a race war. Y'all know that, don't you?
That's right.
Huh?
Yeah.
Now, we all seen the video. They sitting up in the car. The sister was in the driver's seat. She live streaming it.
Yeah.
This police pulling us over for nothing.
Yeah.
This brother told that cracker, I got a gun.
Yeah.
But I'm legal.
Well, and see, and the deal was he was already in panic mode because he said, I think I'm going to stop him for he a robbery suspect. So his mind was already
And that was
set.
a damn lie.
Yeah, it was
That
a
was
lie.
a damn lie. And what's always their excuse? I was scared.
Boy.
Well, why the hell is you a police if you scared, you stupid ass cracker? No, your soul is required in hell. Give me that script, man.
2 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you, and to you who are troubled rest with us, when the Master Yahushua shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels, in flaming fire, taking vengeance on them that know not Yah, and that obey not the gospel of our Master.
That's right.
Yahushua the Messiah.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
So it's righteous with the Most High to recompense our adversaries.
Absolutely.
Righteous.
Now, I cannot blame Mama Castile for how she feel, Daniel Solomon.
Hey, when she said all this BS about talking about I'm scared, she said you shouldn't have took the job.
That's right.
What you scared of? She said my son had his seatbelt on.
How you gonna get around that?
And that's what it was, Jake. When he heard gun, the first thing flashed in his mind is, I'm pulling him over illegally. I know he ain't the suspect.
That's right.
And they didn't have no car description. Ain't none of that come up.
That's right.
And you let loose 7 shots, and you see you had to see the baby in the back.
Now, unlike them deceived-ass Christians down there in South Carolina when Dylan Roof blew the heads off of 9 Hebrews, it was sickening watching the families come up there the next day. I forgive you. I'm a Christian. I'm praying for you. I forgive you. Let me show y'all how they should have reacted. This is a parental advisory. Send the short legs into the other room.
Yeah.
Cover their ears up. And if you Negroes got tender ears, y'all can't stand hearing the word nigga on some of the tracks we play. Man, we live in a satanic, evil world.
That's right.
And y'all acting like y'all ears so damn virgin, certain words just offend you, so cut it off.
Yeah.
Y'all still got some Christianity up in you. Ain't nothing soft about us. Have we ever indicated, man, we lotion up our legs and arms vigorously? Huh?
He say, looking in the mirror, lotion it.
Boy, I ain't one of them soft Negroes, Daniel. Never have been, never will be. Parental advisory. Hide the short leggers. Daniel, hand me your wire. I'm going to play this.
This Philando Castile mama?
This Philando Castile mama.
Yeah. Let's hear that. Let's hear that.
This is how that family down there and them families down in South Carolina should have been sounding, Daniel Solomon.
Yeah, she laid it on the line, Jay.
And y'all tell me why y'all agree with me, man. It was refreshing to hear this sister come with this perspective while I set this up. Go ahead.
Well, what she did, everything she could. She low-key, she never did say, you know, like you're saying, how they're trained to talk. She said, look, I'm going to let this process work. And then I'm going to speak my piece.
Kept her mouth quiet.
Yeah.
Just hoping that they would convict this bastard for the murder of her child, right?
Give him something.
Huh? Boy, can you imagine the heartache she had when that damn near all-white jury let this Puerto Rican Spanish cracker bastard who got y'all stupid-ass Negroes thinking is part of the 12 tribes of Israel off the hook?
And then when they asked, let us hear his testimony again, the judge said, no, y'all done heard enough.
Yeah,
Don't make your decision.
He's a conquistador.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spanish conqueror.
Correct, yeah.
Tell them what you mean by that, Malachi.
Conquistador, Spanish conqueror. And basically the European white man that came over here and brought all hell to the natives of this side of the globe before they came and, threw us in chains in 1600s and brought us over here to Jamestown, Virginia to work like hell from sun up to sundown. So, you know what I'm saying? It's European power that spoke a different language.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Started with Christopher Colombo.
That's right.
The same hell is still ensuing to this day.
If y'all want to watch this as I play it, pull up YouTube, pull up the YouTube page, and type up in the top URL line where it says search, Mother of Philando, Philando, Castile, Castile, speaks out against not guilty verdict. The video is 2 minutes and 34 seconds long. Now, this sister from the STL, y'all know Philando Castile was born and raised here.
Right.
He didn't go up to Minnesota till a little bit later in his life.
Right.
We say right on, Mama Castile, because we feel the same way.
Right.
Now, again, we putting out a parental advisory. Put the short leggers in another room. Cover their ears up. And if you got virgin ears, you might want to step away from the computer or cut the volume down. 2 minutes and 34 seconds long. Here we go with the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit play.
Hey, Facebook and everybody around the world, I'm sure y'all seen this bullshit that happened today. Fuck what they talking about. Yeah, I'm going live now. I've been holding myself, trying to be strong and not say the wrong things because I already know how they get down. I'm 61 years old. I've seen it. I've smelled it. I've heard it. Now you see exactly what these motherfuckers think about us. They murdered my motherfucking son with his seatbelt on. So what does that say to you? Now they got free reign to keep killing us any kind of way they want to. So I just want to say one thing to everybody out there. I don't give a fuck what you do. Do what your heart desires, because that shit wasn't right. And I'm here to say that, and fuck the police. Say whatever the fuck you want to say. Now this is the real Valerie Castile. I don't give no fuck no more. This shit is crazy. You gonna kill a man in front of a child and a woman who gonna bring some children to a motherfucking gunfight. Come the fuck on, please. I don't know where they got them motherfucking jurors from, but that was some straight up bullshit. And they gonna keep on killing us as long as we sit down and just take it. Oh yeah, he was in fear for his life. Bull motherfucking shit. You shouldn't be no police officer if you gonna handle yourself in that manner. Do what you do, cause this shit gonna keep on happening, and it's gonna be you one day in this fucked up mother's club with these children murdered by the motherfucking police.
at you, Mama.
No, I ain't mad at my sister either, Daniel Solomon.
Boy, she let it be.
And anybody that buried a child should feel the same way. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Mal.
this Psalms 109, just in case y'all, get a little Millie mouth in spirit and think, what I'm saying, she was left field with it because you still got a spell on you. This Psalms 109, verse 6. This is David's prayer to the Most High, cried to the Most High for help. Psalms 109, verse 6. Set thou a wicked man over him, and let Hashatan stand at his right hand. When he shall be judged, let him be condemned, and let his prayer become sin.
That's right.
Let his days be few.
That's right.
And let another take his office. Let his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. Let his children be continually vagabonds and beg. Let them seek their bread also out of their desolate places.
That's right.
Let the extortioner catch all that he have, and let the stranger spoil his labor. Let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any to favor his fatherless children. Let his posterity be cut off, and in the generation following, let their name be blotted out. Let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered.
That's right.
And let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. Let them be before the Most High continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth, because that he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man, that he might even slay the broken in heart. As he loved cursing, so let it come unto him.
That's right.
As he delighted not in blessing, so let it be far from him. As he clothed himself with cursing like as with his garment, so let it come into his bowels like water, and like oil into his bones. Let it be unto him as the garment which covereth him, and for a girdle wherewith he is girded continually. Let this be the reward of mine adversary.
Hallelujah.
From the Most High, and of them that speak evil against my soul.
Man, that's some powerful scripture right there,
See,
Daniel.
that's what's called perfect hatred.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Yes, sir. You Millie mouth ass Christians down there in South Carolina going up in there. Oh, I'm praying for you. We forgive you. And man, they loved ones still leaking.
Yeah.
From being savagely murdered by this white supremacist little bastard. All of them should have been up in there like Philando Castile's mama was.
Yeah, that's right.
So you heard what Castile's mother said, how she wished for the death of that cracker. We all should wish for the death of that cracker. The only thing the jury saw was a white face, because he have the complexion for the connection. And those two coon-ass Negroes on the jury that I heard voted to acquit this cracker, I prayed to the Most High that he caused Satan to take out your relatives by the same cracker-ass Hispanics. Then we will see what you have to say about these devils. Had a Negro make a comment on my board telling me or asking me why I'm so concerned about Philando Castile. Coon-ass Negro. You Negroes love the enemy more than you love your own people. I said it. You love the enemies, the Europeans, more than you love your own people. That's why these damn camps have these Spaniards in the congregation. And I find it very funny, after the acquittal of that devil, how is it that not one of these camps, IUIC, GMS, ISUPK, not one of these camps spoke out about the death and the acquittal of this devil? How is that? I'll tell you why. It is because they have the same people in their camps. That is why. Let's get right down to it so I can show you that this cracker got away with murder. right here it says, Yanez, who is Latino, shot Castile 5 times in July during a traffic stop in Falcon Heights. The shooting happened just seconds after Castile, 32, informed the officer that he had a gun, which he had a permit to carry. All right, Reynolds, which was Castile's girlfriend, testified Yanez had asked for Castile's license and registration, and Castile was reaching for his wallet when the cracker-ass Yanez fired 7 shots into the vehicle. In closing arguments Monday, prosecutors argued that Yanez never saw Castile's gun. Let me repeat that. The prosecutor said that Yanez never saw Castile's gun and should not have shot him even if he had. The defense, on the other hand, maintained that Yanez acted in self-defense. Isn't that what all the crackers say? All of these white devils say? That they fear for their life, so they acted in self-defense? Then it says, and argued that the shooting wouldn't have happened if Castile wasn't high on marijuana. Oh, so these crackers use marijuana as a cop-out, huh? As if white people in this country don't smoke marijuana. Get the hell out of here. The next page. The officer told jurors that Castile did not have regard for his commands, and he felt the motorist would shoot him. As always these crackers always think that the black man is going to harm them. All right, then it says at the bottom, I was scared to death. I thought I was going to die. The cracker, Yanez, says, my family popped inside my head. My wife, my baby girl. The boo-hoo crying, cracker-ass Hispanic, so-called Hispanic. Then it says, much of the arguments during the trial hinged on whether Yanez had a reasonable belief and fear that Castile was going to pull a gun. Now, right here it says, Philando Castile's killer acquitted despite forensics that contradicted his case. So these crackers let this devil go despite the forensics that contradicted the cracker officer's case. Now get that. Despite the forensics against the cracker officer, the crackers on the jury or on the jury let that devil go. Right here it says, the prosecution argued that the 32-year-old cafeteria supervisor with no violent criminal record, you see that, with no violent criminal record, was reaching for his driver's license, as Yanez had instructed, and not his gun when he was shot. The forensic evidence and Reynolds' testimony were both seen to back up the prosecution's account and rebuke the defense visions. Reynolds testified that he was trying to unbuckle his seatbelt so that he could get out his wallet and driver's license when he was shot. Damn devil. Now, concerning the National Rifle Association, they have been silent. It says right here at the bottom, the organization had been quick to defend other gun owners, like the fucking cracker-ass George Zimmerman. They defend George Zimmerman for having a gun. Why not defend Castile for having a gun? He had a legal gun. The National Rifle Association. Why? Why? Because Castile was a black Negro. That's why. Right here it says, CNN gives the breakdown. 9:05, Castile vehicle comes to a complete stop. Then it says 9:05:22, Yanez approached Castile's car on the driver's side. 9:05:22, 9:05:38, Yanez exchanged greetings with Castile and told him of the brake light problem. 9:05:33, St. Anthony police officer Joseph Carcer, he's probably another cracker, who had arrived as backup, approached Castile's car on the passenger side. See CNN giving a breakdown of the transcript. 9:05:38. Yarnaz asked for Castile's driver license and proof of insurance. 905-48. Castile provided Yarnaz with proof of insurance card. 905-52. Yarnaz looked at Castile's insurance information and then tucked the card in his pocket. 905-55. Castile told Yarnaz, "Sir, I have to tell you that I do have a firearm on me." Before Castile completed the sentence, Yarnaz interrupted and replied, "Okay," and placed his right hand on the holster of his gun. Cracker. Then it says, Yarnaz said it, "Okay, don't reach for it." And then Castile responded, I'm reaching," before being again interrupted by Yarnaz, who said, "Don't pull it out." Castile responded, "I'm not pulling it out." And Reynolds said, his girlfriend, "He's not pulling it out." Yarnaz screamed, "Don't pull it out," and pulled his gun with his right hand. Yarnaz fired 7 shots in the direction of Castile in rapid succession. The 7th shot was fired at 9:06:02 p.m. Now Cursor, the other cracker cop, did not touch or remove his gun. Now check this out. At 9:06:04, Reynolds yelled, "You just killed my boyfriend." We all remember that on Facebook. 9:06:05, it said Castile moaned and said, now here was Castile's last words, "I wasn't reaching for it." These was his last words. 9:06 p.m., Reynolds, his girlfriend, said he wasn't reaching for it. Before she completed her sentence, Yarnaz screamed, "Don't pull it out." Reynolds responded, "He wasn't." Yarnaz yelled, "Don't move." Man, this fucking racist, white, so-called Hispanic cracker murdered this brother and got away with it. Castile was telling him his last words, "I wasn't reaching for my gun." He was reaching for his wallet. Reynolds started live streaming onto Facebook. We all remember that. Let me show you wet behind the ears deceive Negroes something. Right here, Jennifer Colin, a Puerto Rican. Don't believe me? Google her. Puerto Rican. Another Puerto Rican. She got the Puerto Rican flag, whatever, going from her shoulder on down her waist. Puerto Rican. Spaniards, so-called Puerto Ricans, because they're Spaniards. They're Europeans. Puerto Rican, another Puerto Rican. Don't believe me? Google her. Dayanara Torres, Google her. Puerto Rican. Another Puerto Rican right here. She probably dyed her hair blonde. Puerto Rican, so-called Puerto Ricans. Spaniards. Europeans. The same people these Negroes have in their camps. The same cracker-ass cop that murdered and got away with murdering Castile. Puerto Ricans. Many Puerto Ricans look just like these women that you see in these photos. European Spaniards. They are Spaniards. They do not have one drop of blood of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob running through their veins. Not one drop of blood. So you heard what Castile's mother said, how she wished for the death of that cracker. We all should wish for the death of that cracker. The only thing the jury saw was a white face because he had the complexion for the connection. And those two coon-ass Negroes on the jury that I heard voted to acquit this cracker, I prayed to the Most High that he caused Satan to take out your relatives by the same cracker-ass Hispanics. Then we will see what you have to say about these devils. Had a Negro make a comment on my board telling me or asking me why I'm so concerned about Philando Castile. coon ass Negro. You Negroes love the enemy more than you love your own people. I said it. You love the enemies, the Europeans, more than you love your own people. That's why these damn camps have these Spaniards in the congregation. And I find it very funny, after the acquittal of that devil, how is it that not one of these camps, IUIC, GMS, ISUPK, not one of these camps spoke out about the death and the acquittal of this devil? How is that? I'll tell you why. It is because they have the same people in their camps. That is why. Their DNA shows it. And don't give me no damn excuse about you don't believe in white man science. Negro, you use white man science every day. Since you don't believe in white man science, why don't you go way out in the woods somewhere and find an old abandoned house and live in that house with no electricity, no appliances, nothing, since you don't believe in white man science. Negro, everything you use just about is white man science. The vehicles that you drive, the cars you drive is white man science, Negro. Since you don't believe in white man science, get rid of your vehicle and buy yourself a horse and ride a horse to work or wherever you have to go. Since you don't believe in white man science. If one of your loved ones, your husband, your wife, your children, your grandparents, your cousins, somebody that you really love, somebody that you are very close to, was to be murdered or killed, and then they use forensic science to catch the killer who almost got away scotch-free, I bet your dumb black ass will believe in DNA then, after that. Yes, if they was to use a DNA match on a suspect, like they always do, that murdered your family member, I bet your dumb black ass will change your mind about DNA. DNA do not lie. And I have not heard not one word from anybody in these camps, because to speak out against that devil, that cracker Yanez, will be to speak out against all the crackers that they have in their camps. That's why they don't speak out. And like Castile's mother, I also pray for the death of that devil Yanez. And for you Spaniard-loving Negroes, you can take your Spaniard-loving crackers and also go lay down somewhere. I'm done.